4 great features in Apple Classroom to look at. These are creating groups, the hide button, and the mute button. And they're fairly straightforward. What groups allows you to do is manually put your students into smaller groups so that you can sort of manipulate them separately. So if you've got students doing group work and you want to, I don't know, hand something out differently to each group, or open apps for different groups or whatever, you can manually put them into little groups. Equally, it also, without your doing anything, magically puts them into groups by whatever app they've got open. So you can see along the bar there with the groups that you've got 22 students in Nearpod and 2 of them checking their email. So let's have a look at the groups thing. And then also the hide button, really simple. It's like hitting the home button on your students' iPads. It just takes them out of the app, back to the home screen. Good way to sort of put a stop to something, get attention. And the mute button does what it says on the tin. Just turns off the sound on all your students' iPads. Let's have a look at those features. So starting with the hide button, it's very simple. All you do is tap hide, and it's as if you had pressed the home button on the students' iPads. Everybody is brought out of the app they're in and back to the home screen on their iPad. And obviously the groups across the top that reflect which apps they're in will change to show just all in home screen. So next up is mute, which again is very simple. This just turns off the sound on all of your students' iPads. Simply tap the mute button and the room, or at least the iPads in the room, should go quiet pretty much instantly. And now the last one to look at is groups. You will have noticed along the top that groups get created automatically based on whatever app students are in, but the group option up at the top right gives you the opportunity to create your own arbitrary groups. To get started with that, all you've got to do is tap group, creates an arbitrary group of students. So I could say, I don't know, group A. Maybe I'm having my class do some group work. I want to be able to direct different groups to different things. So I want, say, 2, 3, and 4 in this group, and I hit done. So now anything I do here will only affect 2, 3, and 4, whereas if I tap on all, it will affect my whole class. So you can create those arbitrary groups whenever you like, and you can edit them with the edit button, or you can get rid of them by long pressing on them and choosing remove. So that's the hide and mute commands and the grouping options in Apple Classroom. Hope that helps.